Is there really that big of a difference? Let's look side by side. A $1 wedding dress from Shein versus a $10,000 Monique Lullier designer wedding gown from Kleinfeld's. We'll first look at the quality of the lace, then the fabrics and layering of the dresses. Finally, I'll show you the support and the construction of the bodice or top of the dresses. Spoiler alert, there's no comparison. Get ready for the difference that you're going to see here. Have you ever actually seen a designer gown, over $10,000 value designer gown in person? Have you ever touched it? There is a difference. If you haven't, you're in for a treat. Let me just zoom in on this so you can see. So all of these blossoms have been cut out. They're little circles that have been folded and hand sewn down onto this tulle. All of these sequins are individually applied with a method called tambour embroidery. So this was all hand stitched on, and you can see the stitches on the back side of the tulle. So great care has been taken with this. All of these blossoms also are made of silk. It's just exquisite. If you ever do get a chance to go into a very high-end bridal salon, or even just if it's a high-end clothing store, go in there, feel the garments, or even if it's a fabric store, go in and feel the fabrics. They are so different. Now I'm going to pick up this other fabric. Yes, this is lace. It's a corded lace. There is the argument that all lace is beautiful, and if you saw a loved one in this, I'm sure if she was happy and it fit her well and she was radiating beauty, you would think everything was fine. But I'm just wanting you to compare these two fabrics side by side objectively, and there's just no comparison. The one on the left is certainly just machine made. It just screams machine. And the one on the right is just custom and handmade. So now we're going to look at the layering here. This is layers and layers of frothy, soft tulle. This is not an itchy, stiff tulle. And then there was a layer of silk under it. We have several lining layers, and then a crinoline layer, and then a slip layer. And all of this is just building to create a lovely silhouette. Now, under this Shein gown, we have one lining layer, and that's it. And it's just polyester. Nothing fancy going on. At least it's not like a shiny or anything like that. There's nothing distracting going on with it, at least. There is a black tag under there, which is an easy fix, right? We can just snip that out. And at least the hem edge has a rolled hem edge. So that is finished. So that won't be fraying. That's nice. And the hem length was adequate on the Shein dress. So that's nice. So you could get that hemmed to the appropriate length. Now look at the thickness of the skirts. The one on the left, you can see right through it. And the one on the right, you cannot. You can just see how the shape of the bodice is just building upon itself, creating the silhouette that Monique was intending. Monique Lullier. That's actually not the name of the designer. That's the name of the label. Anyways, here is a mistake that we were going to fix, and this dress ended up abandoned. So there are stories behind both of these dresses. If you want to find them, I'm going to have them in the video description below, and how I priced them at these prices, $1 versus 10,000. Now this is them hanging, so you can appreciate just the volume of the dresses as they are. This is the closures. This is the Shein dress. There's no hook and loop at the top, and you can see how thin that bodice is. You can see how woefully inadequate the zipper is. Extremely lightweight zipper. So this zipper is more like something you would see maybe on like a zipper pouch, maybe. It's very, very, very lightweight. I cannot emphasize enough. Now at the top of the Lullier gown, we have a hook and loop, and then we have a very high quality bridal weight dress zipper here. And I'm going to show you the difference. Look at the size of that zipper head and the size of those coils. So when we zip it up, it's very secure. So I'm going to hook that back, and you can see you could like just trust your life with this dress. It's not going to burst open. This is as it should be. It's absolutely lovely. And you can just see like the sequins, how they sparkle and play with the light. Here they are again, side by side. Let's look at the structure of the bodice of the Shein versus the Lullier. So basically there's no structure in the Shein. There's no boning. There's nothing between the layers here at all. You can just see the wall right through these. There's no privacy going on here. And now look at this. This is a gorgeous inner corset here with Peter sham and boning. We have lovely stays worked in there. The edges are bound with Peter sham, and it's lined with a silk lining, which must feel absolutely divine. Again, there's no substance here, so there's not even stiffeners within there outside of even just the boning. So here's the label. This label is just gorgeous. Look at the texture inside of this dress. And then here is the label for the Shein dress. I guess they're following the laws there, right? And then here we go again, the volume of the dresses in comparison. And of course, I know some of this is just the design of the dresses is going to offer different volumes as well. Please tell me your thoughts in the comments, and make sure you hit subscribe so you don't lose track of me. I'm a pro sewist, and I make learning to sew fun and easy.